Hello, lovelies. We have all been there, a closet full of clothes and nothing to wear. So today I'm sharing the 15 pieces that I would get if I was starting my closet from scratch or if all of my clothes disappeared overnight. And every year I go through a much needed closet clean out, and it really brings a lot of perspective for my personal styling as well as what I can share with you. I also have a whole video on how to clean your closet because that is a really helpful first step in doing that. So make sure to head there right after this. I'm Zebra and I'm so happy you're here. Welcome back. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe and notification buttons so you don't miss a video where I help you choose exactly what to wear and how to style it. Because you love your outfit and you feel confident and beautiful in your own skin, you can do anything. The 15 pieces that I'm sharing with you are wardrobe workhorses, but let's start with basics. These are what make your closet sing. The first item that I focus on if I was starting my closet from scratch are what jeans am I going to get? And this is different for everybody and your preference. You want to choose a pair of jeans that fits beautifully, the inseam is right. That means that it's the perfect length that doesn't drag on the ground if you're not wearing heels and isn't too cropped if you're very tall. You want to pick a non-distressed classic wash, the rise that's right for you depending on your torso. If you're very short-waisted, you might want to go mid to low rise. If you have a long torso, you might want to do a high rise. In short, you want to pick jeans that feel really good. There's two in particular that I have loved wearing over the last year. One is the barrel jeans by Quince, which was a huge surprise to me because I am not a lover of barrel jeans. But these are not only comfortable, but they look really modern and chic, and they're $50. So this is a no-brainer for me. And the other pair of jeans that I've been gravitating to are just a very straight leg jean that looks very classic and looks equally beautiful with knee-high boots as they do with slingback heels. Kind of another unicorn is this $34 pair of H&M jeans that I've had for a couple of years. They still make them. They're very much a unicorn of budget jeans and they are phenomenal. If you're looking for a very fuss-free pair of wide leg jeans that are average height friendly, these are it. Throughout the video, I'll be sharing my favorite pieces, and there's 3 ways to shop, either here on the screen or down below in the description or also in a pinned comment. Number 2 is the perfect white t-shirt. And we hear about white t-shirts a lot, but this is why they're so important. They are not only a great standalone piece come spring, summer months, we can wear them with shorts at just as much as you can with tailored white trousers and a belt and look very chic, but also they're a phenomenal layering tool as a way to have this very intentional styling that we're seeing a lot lately. So anytime you see that pop underneath the crew neck sweater, this is because somebody chose the perfect white t-shirt. So you're looking for the t-shirt that has just the right amount of tightness around the neck. You don't want anything too loose, especially if you're going to layer with it. You want something that's not too thin, but not too starchy, and has just the perfect length where you can tuck it or not. This is a really important point because sometimes you just want a little bit more of a relaxed t-shirt. You don't want to tuck anything. And so having that perfect length is really key for that. For the white t-shirts, I have this one t-shirt by ATM that I've had now for 4 years. It's indestructible. Nothing happens to it. I've even washed it incorrectly. It has survived me. So that's great. Ralph Lauren also makes really nice kind of jersey t-shirts that are really comfortable to wear. And J. Crew is another favorite staple. The next item that's very similar to that is the quintessential white button-down shirt. This is the shirt that you can wear potentially to an awards season with a sequin skirt, or to the office, or just for errands or a Sunday brunch. It is that versatile. The crisper, the better. Some of my favorite white button-down shirts are from J. Crew. Cezanne, the Max shirt is just got so much longevity, and you can really choose if you want a more tailored look or more of a boyfriend type of fit. Number 4, we're choosing a classic black blazer that's not too oversized, like the 80s silhouette that we're seeing right now that's a little bit bigger than many of us are comfortable. It's also not super tight and tailored. It's somewhere in between where you have options and it just ages perfectly and looks classic. The reason you want this is because it makes the perfect third layer for almost any occasion. You can put this blazer on over sweatpants, your trousers, jeans, even an LBD kind of at the end of a fancy night where you just want a little layer to leave the event. It'll be perfect for that. It works in any capacity. Some of my favorite blazers are from Cezanne, Madewell, and Quince. The next item I'd get if I was starting my wardrobe from scratch is the perfect bag. In 2026, it's not enough just to have a beautiful fashion bag. What we're looking for now is a bag that provides practical luxury and that goes seamlessly with us from work to dinner to play to travel. We're simply asking more of our bags. which is why I'm so excited to share today's sponsor, Oleada, that specialize in the most exquisite, sustainably made, beautiful bags that you will ever see and experience. These bags go beyond business as usual because they work for you. Oleada took the time to shadow women in the workplace and out and about in their lifestyle, and they studied what we're looking for when it comes to having a bag that's functional. I'll start with the Marina carryall. This is buttery soft Napa leather that is scratch resistant, is so soft to the touch, and looks so elegant and luxurious. You can just as easily wear it as a fashion bag as you can a travel or a work bag. It fits so much inside with its gorgeous eco micro suede that is even softer to the touch, if you can imagine that. The bag has various compartments that are really easy to access. Sometimes if the bag has too many pockets, things get more lost. This is just the right amount of compartmentalizing, including one of my favorite features, which is this little secret pocket here that you can slide in whatever you might need, a boarding pass, your baggage claim, or even this mini pouch card holder. It's endlessly versatile because you can wear it as a hand carry, a crossbody, a shoulder bag, even a backpack, which is amazing if you have a long commute where you're walking a lot, or even like a touristy days and you want to have like a doctor approved load on your body. This is perfect for that. It's probably one of my favorite functions is you can slide it into your suitcase so that it doesn't tip over, you don't lose it, you don't have to work hard at keeping the bag on your carry-on. Now the other bag, which I have a huge crush on, is the mini Marina tote. This is in their beautiful bespoke scarlet color in the most trending shape. Even though it's smaller, it carries just about as much as the other tote, with the exception of the laptop and like the extra scarf, but it can carry my wallet, makeup bag, chargers, sunglasses, even my EpiPen. Except weird reactions where my lips blow up. This bag has just little secrets everywhere that are just ready to make your life easier. Like for example, this little pouch right here that you can slip stuff in very discreetly. It's very deep, so it's really secure. The zipper function, which always makes me feel just a little bit more secure that everything is in there versus just like a metallic clasp. It's one of those shapes that I've worn so much on date night and just out and about, my mommy kind of errands and things like that. Both bags have a clasp that keeps the straps together, which is incredible because who wants like floppy straps that are kind of hard to manage? Every time that I wear it, I feel so chic. I get so many compliments. Best of all, I have a 22% off discount code that you can use starting today site-wide until February 14th, 2026. So make sure to take advantage of that and head to the Oleada website to find your perfect work bag. It will change your life. This is one of those essentials that if you are starting your wardrobe from scratch, having a bag like either one of these or both is going to completely change your life for the better, make you chic and stylish, and make getting dressed in the morning so much easier. Moving on from our foundational basics, let's go to essentials, which are what makes getting dressed fun. The first item that I would get if I were to start from scratch are a pair of Slouchy trousers, because not only do they look very modern and Pinterest girl approved, but they're also really comfortable. There's many times when in my Slouchy trousers, I have a meeting or maybe an event and I come home and I don't change out of them because I don't even realize that I'm in my going out clothes. They can really be pants that are great to work from home in or just to wear all day, travel in. These can be your best friends. Some of my favorite Slouchy trousers are by Madewell. I have a pair that every time I put them on, I get so many compliments. I feel so cool. They feel like pajamas. It's unbelievable. There's also a fantastic pair by Quince that has outward facing pleats. And I've mentioned this a lot because sometimes inward facing pleats can really create a little bit of bulk around your tummy. And so nobody wants that. So anytime you can have pleats that where the flap opens outward, that can really help minimize the volume around your tummy area. The other pair that is great are these by Halara. They're just a very easy, affordable pair of trousers. It's very slouchy. And again, you don't even realize that they're supposed to be nicer clothes. Number 7, we have the one and done piece. And what I mean by this is the perfect dress. The dress that you can just put on for any occasion and it works. You don't have to think about matching the top. It's just ready to go. There's a few dresses that do the job for me. This one is by Bowden. It's a jersey dress. They have it in about like 8 or 9 different colorways. It was really hard to choose which one I wanted. I chose a Kelly green one that just felt like I would be manifesting spring in. Got a belt to cinch your waist. You can always replace that material belt with a leather one if you want to be a little bit more elevated. And there's also this knit dress by Sazan that has a little zipper that just looks really casual and that can easily be dressed up, again, with a blazer, with the right pair of shoes and accessories, and is super comfortable. If you want something that's a little bit more budget friendly, Quince makes a phenomenal $69 knit dress that I have worn all season long. It's really pretty. It's a really comfortable material that looks really elegant because there's so much attention to detail in the texture. Number 8, we have a slightly oversized sweater in either crew neck or V-neck. It just depends on your preference. They both go in and out of style. I wouldn't base this on what is trending right now, which is frankly switches every week. I would choose what looks good on you. If you're very busty, a V-neck can really help minimize, elongate a little bit more, and break up the line. If you do have a crew neck and you want to kind of mimic this, you can always wear a pendant necklace that creates a V shape artificially. Of course, V shapes are always very elongating. I have a video explaining exactly why that is the case. If you want more information on how to look instantly taller and slimmer today, make sure to head there after this. Regardless of which one you choose, it's a perfect layer over your t-shirt, your button down to wear alone, or just to wear preppy style. As we've seen over the last couple of years, we're seeing these sweaters used very much as a third layer, or even as a scarf. So these are your best friends. They're a great layering tool. And then just depending on where you live, if you want a lot of warmth, you want to pick something that's cashmere like these by Quince. I have very much overworn them this season. And if you live somewhere a little warmer, you want to choose cotton materials that are a little bit more breathable, but still provide just a tiny little warmth you might need. Mine is another blazer because I just feel like you can never have enough. So you might be able to tell. So this time we're going to go for something that adds a little bit of personality, whatever that is to you. Whether that is something very colorful like this beautiful blazer by Bowden, or something very heritage inspired like this one by Ralph Lauren. Quince also makes one that is really gorgeous and has that heritage vibe that is really trending in 2026. You can think of it as kind of like flavoring your outfit. Like, which way do you want to go? You can have a very basic outfit, and if you have one of these blazers, it flavors your outfit in a certain way, and then it can kind of take the lead as to which direction you want to go. Like if you want to go heritage and do the tweed, then you might want to do some riding boots and those types of accents. If you want to do something a little bit more colorful and 80s inspired, then you can choose maybe like chunky loafers, or just make some different decisions about the rest of your outfit. Really, the sky's the limit. You can always go crazy and do leopard print. The choice is yours, but you just want that blazer that adds fun to your outfit. Number 10 is another third layer, because third layers are just what magic is made of, and this time in the form of a cropped trench. Cropped trenches have been really trendy for the last few years. Now they're a classic staple. After you've been trending for a while, you're just it, kind of like burgundy. You're just you're in forever. This is a great way to make your legs look longer. Anytime that you wear a crop jacket, it automatically elongates your legs, especially if you pair it with wide leg jeans. I love the way this looks. There's two in particular that I recommend. One is by Sazan. It has a little tied hood that is also really trendy right now. I don't know what it is about like neck accents and hoods and things that go over your head. This fits the bill. It's also removable in case you kind of can't deal one day. And then Amazon also has a really great Sazan inspired one. So in case you want the look for less, almost the same, except that the material is not quite as crisp and it doesn't have the hood. But hey, sometimes this is all you need, right? Now let's get into the really fun part, which is statements and accessories. The first thing that I would pick if I were to start my order from scratch is the perfect belt. And this I leave up to you. It just depends on your personality, your style, who you want to tell the world that you are. I have this belt by Ralph Lauren that has been a bestseller. Every time that I wear it, somebody asks me where I got it, and I will link it below. This is a very equestrian and heritage inspired. You can also go the route of a fun animal print one, or just a plain black one. If you don't know what to do and you're a belt novice, I would just go for a classic brown belt with gold hardware. It's very easy to style. It always looks very old money. If you want more ways to look old money, make sure to check out this video where I share lots of different tips on how to pull together outfits that look very classic and timeless. I would choose that. You can also do something a little bit more edgy. This is by a new brand that I just discovered, Linnea Pell. I have a discount code too. It's got a really fun kind of asymmetrical buckle that is really edgy. I love the way that looks. So the belt is very much choose your own adventure. The next thing that I would choose are flat shoes that look elegant. And this is really easy to do right now because the glove shoe is really trendy right now. And it's kind of an updated ballet flat. These are a pair of suede flats that I just got by Zazan. They have them in 2 different colors, and I would suggest if you do like them to size down because they do run a little bit big. Quince also has a great pair also in 3 colors, so you really have a lot of choices when it comes to finding this silhouette. Very modern take on the ballet flat that will keep you nice and comfortable. A 180 from that is choosing ankle boots in a kitten heel. These look so elegant. They work with almost any type of bottoms and pant silhouettes, whether that is wide legs, straight legs, trousers. It's really hard to go wrong with these ankle booties that have a kitten heel. They're also really comfortable and they look really elegant with a pointy toe that also helps elongate you. These boots are by Zazan, these are by Zara, and let me know which ones you like more. Quince also makes a really great kitten heel in, I think it's a knee-high boot that I don't have because I feel like I keep missing my size, unfortunately. This is a great way to look very elegant and still be comfortable, but have just a little bit of height in your outfit. Number 14 is a piece of jewelry that is something you reach for without even thinking. For me, that is usually my hoop earrings. I love the hoop earrings by Quince. They are very lightweight, 14 karat gold, and such a great statement. Or of course, you know, your diamond studs or whatever. But if you want more of like fashion jewelry, those hoops are beautiful. As well as this company called Ideal that I shared a few weeks ago where they have modular jewelry. They have diamond studs that you can start building on with add-ons. It's a great way to kind of develop like a total custom look for your ear. The next item that I would be sure to have is a silk scarf. You can do so much with a silk scarf, whether that is pulling your hair back, tying it around your bag, using it as a belt, as a necktie. Perfect elegant accent for almost any occasion. And again, it's another way for you to add personality and have a way to tell the world who you are through fashion. There's many different price points for this one. Tuckernuck has beautiful silk scarves that are really fair priced, as does Ralph Lauren. I always catch a really fun pattern there, but they sell up really quickly as well. And this type of scarf is projected to be so trendy for 2026. And it's one of those pieces that anybody can wear, like of any body shape or budget, you can find the perfect scarf for you. And speaking of what's trending, I just shared a video on the 10 most wearable winter trends for 2026 and where to shop. I will see you there. And if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.